Welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for all things real estate. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more informative content every week. We're here to help you navigate the world of renting, from the initial search to signing the lease. So, without further ado, let's dive into today's topic. 10 things you should consider when renting a house. Stay tuned. Are you considering renting a house? Here are 10 things you should consider, from the type of house that suits your needs to the location and the neighborhood vibe. We'll also take a peek at the amenities, utilities, and the interior of the house. Understanding the lease and cost are crucial too. And let's not forget planning for the future. After all, a house is not just a building, it's a home. So, buckle up as we dive into the first thing to consider when renting a house. First and foremost, you must consider the type of house you need. There's a world of options out there, from snug apartments in bustling city centers to spacious single-family homes nestled in serene suburbs. Each type of house has its own charm and challenges. Think of apartments. They offer convenience and often come with amenities like security and maintenance. But they might lack the privacy and space you yearn for. On the other hand, single-family homes offer plenty of space and privacy, but they also come with more responsibility in terms of maintenance. Then there are townhouses, a middle ground of sorts, offering a blend of both worlds. They provide more space than apartments, yet less maintenance than single-family homes. Choosing the right type of house is like picking out the perfect pair of shoes. It's all about finding what fits you best. Remember, your choice of house type will significantly impact your rental experience. Secondly, location is key. When you're hunting for your next rental home, consider the proximity to essential facilities. Think about it. Being close to schools can make the morning rush a breeze, while proximity to hospitals can be crucial in emergencies. Having shopping areas within a stone's throw can save you time and energy. And let's not forget about the daily commute to work. A shorter travel time can mean more leisure time and less stress. Now here's the kicker. Location also has a profound impact on property value and consequently your rent. Homes in prime locations generally have higher rental prices. So while you might be paying a premium for a well-located home, remember that it could also mean a higher quality of life, better convenience, and potentially a good investment if you decide to buy in the future. So don't underestimate the power of location when renting. Thirdly, it's essential to evaluate the neighborhood. You see, the neighborhood is like a mini ecosystem surrounding your potential home. It's where your day starts and ends, and it can greatly impact your overall living experience. Consider doing a little reconnaissance. Visit the neighborhood at different times of the day. Are the mornings serene with chirping birds, or filled with the hustle and bustle of a morning rush? How about at night? Is it a peaceful haven, or does the sound of nightlife echo through the streets? Safety is another crucial aspect. Is the neighborhood well lit at night? Do you see families strolling around without any apprehensions? And let's not forget about the community. A friendly and welcoming community can turn a house into a home. Are there community events or activities? Do the neighbors seem approachable and kind? Always remember, your neighborhood can make or break your renting experience. Next up, check out the amenities. These are the little extras that can significantly enhance your living experience. Think of them as the sprinkles on your donut. Not essential, but they sure do make things a lot more enjoyable. Start with the basics. Is there ample parking, or will you be playing musical chairs with your car every evening? If there's a laundry room, is it in the building or a 10-minute trek across the compound? Now let's move on to the fun stuff. Does the property boast a gym or a pool? If you're a fitness enthusiast, these could save you a pretty penny in membership fees. And for those with children, a playground can be a lifesaver. It's not just a place for the kids to burn off energy, it's also a fantastic opportunity to meet other families and build a sense of community. So remember, amenities are the cherries on top of your rental cake. They're not just nice-to-haves. They can truly transform a house into a home. Fifth on the list is checking the availability of utilities. Now, this is a biggie. Utilities are the lifeblood of any home. Think about it. Without water, how are you going to make that morning cup of coffee? Without electricity, how will you binge watch your favorite shows? And let's not even get started on the internet. So when you're looking for a house to rent, it's essential to make sure that basic utilities like water, electricity, and internet are readily available. But don't stop there. Dig a little deeper. Ask about the cost of these utilities. Are they included in the rent, or do you need to pay for them separately? And here's a pro tip. Don't just rely on the landlord's word. Do your own research. check with the utility companies to confirm the availability and cost. Remember, knowledge is power. So make sure to check the utilities before signing the lease. Moving on, inspect the interior of the house. This is where you're going to spend most of your time, so you want to make sure it's comfortable and well maintained. Start with the appliances. Are they in good working condition? If they're not, you'll need to negotiate with the landlord to get them fixed or replaced. Next, scrutinize the fixtures. The faucets, light switches, and door handles should all function properly. Then take a good look at the floors, walls, and ceilings. Check for any signs of wear and tear, water damage, or mold. If you spot any, get it addressed before you move in. Remember, the interior of the house is not just about aesthetics. It's also about safety and comfort. So don't shy away from asking for any necessary repairs or replacements. A thorough interior inspection can save you from potential headaches down the line. Eighth on the list is understanding your lease. Now, I know legal jargon can feel like trying to read another language. However, this is one area where it's crucial to dive in and make sense of the mumbo-jumbo. You see, your lease is essentially a roadmap to your rental experience. It outlines your rights, your responsibilities, and yes, the potential penalties for breaking the rules. So don't just skim through your lease, read it thoroughly. Understand the terms and conditions. How much notice must you give before moving out? What are the rules about pets or overnight guests? Can you sublet if needed? And if anything remains unclear, don't hesitate to ask for clarification. Remember, there are no silly questions when it comes to protecting your rights as a renter. Remember, a lease is a legal contract, so understand it thoroughly. You wouldn't sign any other contract without reading it, right? Treat your lease with the same respect. Ninth, consider the cost. Now, you might be thinking, well, duh, of course I'm considering the cost. But hold on a minute, it's not just about the monthly rent, there's more to it than that. Think about utilities like water and electricity. Are they included in the rent? If not, that's an added cost you'll have to bear. Don't forget about maintenance. Who's responsible for that leaky faucet or the creaky door? If it's you, then factor that into your budget. And let's not overlook the security deposit. It's typically a month's or 2 months' rent up front. Now here's a little nugget of wisdom. Don't spend more than 30% of your income on rent. Why? Well, life happens. You might have unexpected expenses pop up and you don't want to be caught off guard. So ensure you have a full picture of the cost before deciding. Finally, plan for the future. Life is a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. Today, you might be a solo artist, but tomorrow, you could find yourself leading a band of merry little ones. So, when you're scanning those rental listings, think about the space you might need for a growing family, or perhaps you're foreseeing a job change in the near future. Would that new position require a home office? Or maybe you'll need to be closer to certain facilities or amenities. And let's not forget about our golden years. If you're planning on staying put for a while, consider how the house will fit your needs as you age. Will you be able to navigate the house if your mobility decreases? Every decision you make today will shape your tomorrow. So keep your future plans in mind when renting, because after all, the best way to predict the future is to create it. So there you have it. 10 things to consider when renting a house. From the type of house that suits your needs, the location's significance, evaluating the neighborhood, considering amenities, availability of utilities like water and electricity, inspecting the interior, understanding your lease, considering the cost, and planning for the future. Remember, renting a house is a big decision, so take your time and consider these points to make the best choice. Thanks for watching.